Good Monday to you on this 9th day of March. This is News 14 Carolina Meteorologist Matthew East, and you've clicked onto the latest edition of the Carolina weather video here. And let's show you what's going on this morning here. I'm cutting this video, as always, here during the 5 o'clock hour. And a big area of low pressure up in the Great Lakes region. Cold front trailing down from that, pushing on into our region. That's the radar image from a little bit after 5 o'clock this morning. And there were a couple showers in the northwest Piedmont very early this morning, but those are pretty much gone now. And that front really running out of steam as the main dynamics and energy way off to our north. So the front really just pressing in dry fashion into much of our area. And not a lot of temperature difference that you'll be able to notice with that front, even though it's pushing on through today. More on that in just a second. In terms of advisories this morning, it's a little breezy, and up in the mountains they do have a wind advisory for places like Boone and Blowing Rock, then on up into parts of Virginia and West Virginia. And then you have actually some flood watches and warnings in parts of New York, eventually some winter weather advisories farther north than that. And also you have some winter storm watches up for parts of the northern plains and the western Great Lakes region. But temperature-wise, boy, it's mild out there. Here's again your rough estimation of the freeze line. Very, very mild conditions all across the southeastern part of the country. Widespread 60s this morning, even a few 70s showing up back in Texas. And yeah, starting off the day in the 60s, that is not an everyday occurrence in March. You got to keep in mind our average high temperatures in many Piedmont spots, upper 50s, maybe around 60 in a couple spots. So it's a way above average temperature start to the day. All right, 2 o'clock this afternoon. Here you go. That front really tough to pick out, but it's really probably situated right in there. And not a lot of fanfare with it. We'll see a lot of sunshine building in again today. And highs today still very mild. We're talking upper 70s to around 80 degrees in most Piedmont spots today. All right, 2 p.m. tomorrow, Tuesday. Here comes the next system. Low pressure over northern parts of Missouri. This time, notice some pretty significant cold air developing on the backside of that low. And that is heading our way. But tomorrow, still another pretty mild day, although notice high pressure wedging down from the north. So it's not going to be quite as warm tomorrow as what we're seeing today. I think high temperatures tomorrow, mid-60s to around 70. Still above average, but not as warm as what we've seen over the weekend and what we'll see today. Here's Wednesday, and that next more substantial cold front approaching. The GFS, one of the fastest of the models, so I'm going to highlight the chance of some showers in a couple spots, say Wednesday, late in the day into Wednesday night, but really that front looks to pass through in primarily dry fashion. The bigger story being the switch to colder weather. Big 1040 millibar high moving into the Dakotas rather behind that front. So that by Thursday, this is 2 p.m. Thursday, you have the sprawling cold high pressure in the northern part of the country, and that's going to begin to wedge down the eastern side of the mountains. Meanwhile, moisture begins to take shape, and that is going to ride up and over the wedge that sets itself up. So Thursday, a lot of clouds, maybe a late day shower, much chillier, although Thursday probably still in the 50s. A really sharp change by Friday. That's a classic cold air damming configuration. High pressure to our north wedging down the eastern side of the mountains, and then up and over that cold air you have all this moisture lifting up in a southwesterly flow. So the result for us, I think, is going to be rainy, chilly conditions Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's Friday. That's Saturday, that's Sunday. Probably won't rain all day every day, but probably more often than not, some showers and rain chances with us Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it will be chilly. I think high temperatures Friday with that wedge in place, upper 30s to lower 40s, and then at best low to mid 40s probably Saturday and into Sunday as well. Probably not any wintry weather issues. I can't rule it out. We're going to keep watching that to see if the models trend a little colder. Sometimes that happens with cold air damming configurations. But right now, things look just a little too warm for wintry precip, looking just like a cold rain. But we'll keep watching that. All right, that's it for this latest edition of the Carolina weather video. Everyone have a wonderful Monday. Enjoy that mild weather once again today, and God bless.